Hello everyone and welcome to Las Palmas. This vacation area would be the perfect place to set all your things aside and come live in a tropical atmosphere. We have a bustling industrial sector and smooth traffic, so you won't ever get caught in a jam. We have a special industrial sector where people can actually contribute to their agriculture. And as you can see, this is not low property value land. Land has high property value, increasing the amount of villas. And once again, look at our bustling industrial sector. This is definitely the place where you could get yourself a high-paying job. What are you guys waiting for? The city needs you. Visit Las Palmas. Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're going to be doing City Skylines. I'm going to be going through with primarily focusing on the Industries DLC. Keep in mind, I don't have any others of the more recent, from like Green Cities to Park Life. No, I don't have any of that, but I do have Industries, which is mainly what we're going to take a look at now. We're going to be playing on Pearl Bay. Yeah, there aren't any, I don't have any special mods or any special themes to like add to this mod I have to add anything, but oh well. We'll just begin, and I will cut through this loading screen because it'll take absolutely forever, I'm almost positive. Alright everyone, welcome to the grand plot of land, Las Palma. And so, if we look at what we have two riverways, and we have our rail connection. We have a decent rail connection right here. We start with the standard highway connection. We do have some access to farmland, which will be very useful with the Industries DLC in place. Let's just pause this and let's start laying out some roads. So first we're going to just do the good old unlock. Okay, and we'll also use that as a decent measurement. Alright everyone, we've completed this little intersection, so this should ease up a little bit of the traffic flow coming into the industry. In fact, I'm going to have to connect it to the actual city, but it'll be easier for our industrial traffic to make that simpler turn, so hopefully that will drive them to eventually do that. Also, if you go ahead and hold on a second, this does not look right. When you have the industry vehicles going ahead and doing this, you'll have these industry vehicles going in through here, while all the other vehicles, like for residential areas and such, will be heading up this way and through here, in which we can put some commercial here, because commercial zones are sort of buffer And then we'll go ahead and we'll put some commercial here and here. This should suffice us for quite a while. And then what we should do next is we should flesh out our residential zone, which if we go here, we're going to be kind of gridlocked to start with. I intend on fixing that up a bit. And this can be our little residential area for now, but we're going to fix this up a little bit. We're going to make it look a little more organic, and eventually it should end up looking a little bit nicer. We're not going to put anything on our highway sort of entrance and exit. We're going to just leave it like that. Coal power plant is going to be essential. We're going to want to build also a let's just flesh out the pipes first. We're going to want to eventually put some pumps there. I just think for what we're doing, a water tower will suffice. I'm just gonna put it there, but then I realized that's too close to my industry. Let's go ahead and connect it to this part, where it's a little less exposed to our industry. And we're going to connect this with some wires. And hopefully these wires suffice. Can we not do that? We'll cut that off for a while until our sort of zones begin to build up. We're just going to wait a little while and just let these grow. These are beginning to grow, so that's good. Okay, and now we need to deal with our sewage. And we're going to put our sewage pump here. There we go. That also puts a rough outline of where we're going to put our roads. We can go ahead and do I want to be more affordable to do that? Okay. And we'll delete these as needed. In fact, I'm going to delete this part. Alright, and now I'm going to actually delete this part because we're just about to, you know, start deleting all this stuff anyway. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Sally's. Alright, we can just go ahead and delete that now. This is turning out rather nice, actually. I realize the game sound is a little too low. I'm going to fix that for our next episode. But, you know, this is just to sort of start the thing out, you know, get all that done. Now, I don't know what we should do. Let's see. Hopefully the industrial traffic. Ooh, we're a little hamlet now. Going to do is we're going to go up. You know what? We'll go ahead and make a little artistic choice. Make a little nice little curve. Makes the city look a little bit more appealing. And then I don't know. Maybe. I wonder, could we? I know it kind of defeats the purpose of... No, we wouldn't be able to do that. Anyway, let's go ahead and... Okay, I'm spending a lot of money in, like, preparatory stuff. But we need to kind of do this so that we get more houses. because we're only going to be as strong as the amount of people that live here, and we need to make sure that we don't hit periods of stagnation. That would be rather unfortunate for us if we were to see that happen. So here we go. We got more pipes to feed water into the homes of our new citizens, whoever decides to build in these locations. I don't see any trucks using this. And that's a little bit... yep, see, trucks are putting these to a lot of use, and that's very nice. Let's see here. This map has very little buildable area. It's like 50 or 60% water. So this should really train us to be very efficient with our land placement. Hopefully I'm not too I don't know, unaware of what I'm doing. That's something that can tend to happen with, you know, this game and myself. We're just going to watch this grow, and we're starting to get a little bit of money, so let's go into our taxes, and we're just going to raise it to 12. There we go. That boosts us a little bit, but eventually, if we want to actually increase the size of the houses we have, we're going to want to educate our citizens. The happier the people and the more educated the people, the larger density sort of houses you can build. At least in terms of like low density, you can get a higher like value low density house. We do have the industries tab open, so let's go ahead and, yeah, we're going to need a dump soon. Where though is the question? I want to give that, put the dump there in our industry sector. And we're going to want to put a fire department before something bad happens. Put it on this side of the intersection, closer to our industry, because industry has a higher likelihood of catching fire. And I don't want to see my city burn to the ground quite yet. Yeah, we're going to, you know what, let's get a curvy road right there, boom, aesthetic, and we're going to follow it by some grids, kind of just defeating the purpose of aesthetic. Okay, now, oh, I don't destroy our beautiful shoreline, but I think I might. Anyway, oh, excuse me. Let's go ahead and we're just going to zone this all as industry. We'll go ahead and boom, and then boom. There we go. That works. That works indeed. Let's see here. What do we do now? I need to hook this up with water. Let's feed some water into our industry. And we're going to do that, and now we should see these gross, one moment. Alright, sorry there was a brief interruption, but we're seeing our industry grow, and oh my goodness, we just put this industry down and it's already polluting the crap out of our city. That's the way I like it. Now, let's see here. We're going to, gotta make sure we don't zone onto that road, but we need to get it onto this avenue. What we're going to do right here is we're going to then zone this way, and then we're going to this highway we're going to dezone. And then going to dezone here. We're going to want to just make this look nice. So Robin Heights is going to be our little housing sector, residential sector. And we're going to see if the policy I want for this is available yet. Policies. It is not. It is not. None of them are. Okay. I wanted either heavy traffic ban or Old Town. Old Town would be a little more efficient. So let's see here. Okay. What else do we have? I never looked to see what kind of goods we have. We have we could make a thriving oil, well, not necessarily thriving oil industry. I'm going to take that back. Maybe we could if we expand this way, and I think I will. So we could get a thriving oil industry. It's all offshore. We have we could get a thriving metal industry right next to our agriculture sector. That would be very nice, actually. We could get a little bit of forestry, especially if we expand over in this direction. Yeah, that looks very nice. All right. We're going to need to get more commercial zones, it says. So let's go ahead and just build a bridge. And we're going to connect this. Sure, let's connect it. We'll connect it like this. I'm really blowing away this money. I should be a little more careful with my money, but because our city's so small, I don't necessarily know that it's all that necessary. Let's see here. People are parked all over this way. There's a lot of noise pollution, but I can't really do anything about it right now because I don't have the road upgrades I need to get grass and trees on the sides of the roads. I wonder though if I were. Oh, I can't even plant trees. Should I go European or American style? I think I'll go European style. Ooh, what's this? It's a French private school. No, I don't think I'm going to go French. I'm just going to go general European style. We'll put it right in the center of our little residential area. We have eligible 253, and this carries how many? 300. Boom, perfect. We have the perfect amount of elementary schools per student. Yep, and then we see people are starting to go to school. And if we go look down, is anyone at the school now? I don't see anyone. Oh, let's see. Are you going to the elementary school? You are. You look kind of old to be an elementary school student. You do too. Maybe they're teachers. Alright. Let's see. Are you a student? Yes. Yep. Look at these children. All being good children going to the elementary school. Oh, we've already got an upgraded house, I think. No, it's not upgraded. No, level 1. This is not leveling up. I thought it was, though. Wow. This one is a level 1. one. Educate more citizens. So yeah, we're on the process to leveling these up. We gotta just wait. Unfortunately. This is going to be a rather slow, let's see. I want to move this. We're a tiny town, which gives us some access to industrial things. An industrial sector for both forestry as well as agriculture. We're gonna want to put agriculture this way, but as of now, I see no purpose of doing it, so we could put some parks down. That would be nice. We could put some trees down. That might help out some of the people. People are getting sick, aren't they? No, people are getting robbed. You know, once again. Alright, we're gonna put the police station so it has equal access to pretty much everything. Then, do I have enough for the clinic? I do. We're gonna put it there. And eventually, we're gonna have to get a cemetery. But not now, so that's good. We have a high school. That's very nice looking. I like this one. Although this one's more compact. Hold on a second, what are you guys doing? Where are you guys going? You're delivering goods to the general store. Okay, well, we're going to have to remove part of the district then, because we need heavy traffic on our avenue. Which, actually, that isn't the worst thing to happen. Quite honestly. We can just go ahead and then expand our residential zone. And then go ahead and connect that up. Maybe make things look a little more aesthetic. So it's just not the same grid, necessarily. Although we are going to be using the grid system for quite a while. We need efficiency over aesthetic right now. Although we're going to try to get as little aesthetic in as we can, because we're going to want some aesthetic, because I don't want to just be looking at a boring old, like, city. We're going to need more aesthetically pleasing design, but that comes later. Excuse me. Alright, and our commercial is actually getting to this bridge, so we're going to need to start expanding. We could put ore here eventually. I don't think we will. I think we'll probably put ore industry over this way. But I am rather tempted to go ahead and we have industry roads now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause, and what we're going to do is we're going to just go boom, 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 boom. So now these are industry only, and normal cars cannot access these areas. Let's see here. Let's put a little agricultural sector over this way. That would be very nice. Very nice indeed. Grove land. I don't necessarily know if I like that. If you guys prefer something else, like specific names or anything, leave it down in the comments. I'll read through those, and you guys can just name sectors of the city. So we have the residential area, Robin Heights. If you want to change that, go ahead and leave that in. And then we have Groveland, which is going to be our agricultural sector. What I think I'll do is I'll make this a higher density sort of road, normal road going this way, and it'll funnel into an industry only road. That way we can kind of we can still build stuff this way, but but it'll still like work out fine. So we have this, and we'll go ahead and no. We need industries, and this to get a farm main building. We're going to need more money, unfortunately. But the benefit to this is that farms are very, specific industries are very profitable if you are willing to put work into it. So this will work out well nicely. Other than that, let's see. We're going to need to put some more commercial districts in, so let's go ahead and do that. There we created some more commercial areas. Why are there a bunch of... That is not an industry vehicle. What? And then I guess those are a new little sector here where we'll go ahead and I don't know, put some residential areas over this way. Why it's zoned like that, I don't know. We'll go ahead and also create a little what? I'm actually very tempted to industrial area right here. Well, we'll put some ore industry in this area. And we'll go ahead and put... Oh crap. No. Oh, that's... Oh crap. I don't want that to be pro complex. I want this to be an actual district. Alright, we're a boom town. We can get post services. Oh, crap. Autumn Square. I guess Autumn Square will also be home to these industries as well. This will be our little industrial sector. And I guess also the city that houses it. Not Wood Square. We want that to be the Autumn Square. If we follow the coastline, and then, oh, we didn't finish this little oak sector. There we go. And we'll go ahead and, oh, know why it's that. Looks like we're going to need another power plant, which I will do without even thinking twice. Alright, we now have sufficient enough power, and why does it not? Okay. I was like, wait a second, why isn't that working? Here's the main farm building. Now, to start this actual building, we're going to need to get some more efficient, we're probably going to want a more efficient road layout, to be quite honest. And as of now, that takes top priority. Let's see here. Small fruit fields. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. So we have a small animal pasture. Let's not put the animal pastures. Okay, so small crop field and small fruit field. We'll go ahead and put a small crop field here and here, and then here, and then here. And then we'll go ahead and think about putting one. Oh, we don't have enough money. We're also going to need to connect a power line this way. Okay. And so now we can choose what crops we produce, which really doesn't necessarily matter. I just want it to look nice, really. We're going to put some wheat fields, which is not necessarily how it's like around where I necessarily live, but yeah, around to us it's corn. But unless they have sugar would look nice. Oh, we'll do cotton. Cotton's more down south kind of thing. Tropical areas. It's what the Europeans did, isn't that right? Alright. We put some cotton down. We're gonna make some clothing. And this goes into creating crops. Which then, if we process that, takes crops and creates food, and then eventually let's see here. Yeah, I feel like an industrial steel plant. So we get bakery, and then if we go to the end, so that's level 5 ore industry, level 5 forest industry, oil, farming, we get a food factory. So if this reaches level 5 and it's sort of exports, it'll end up becoming... I'm confused as to what. Okay, what we need, I knew we'd need it eventually. We're going to put, it's gonna be about in line with the sewage plant, so hopefully that won't cause too many problems. It's slightly behind it though, and the current should prevent it from becoming a huge problem, but if it doesn't, that's not going to be good. Alright, and we have just a ginormous mass of just power lines all over the place. Not powering? Okay, now they are. Let's see here. We're making... I would be a little bit happier if it were more. Okay, so post offices have mail-related... You know what? I will put a post office down. I've never used a post office before, so let's see how this works. Okay, why do they have mail when we don't have a post office? Okay, we're gonna put a post office there, and that makes people extremely happy. Alright. Yeah, we have a ton of upgraded houses now. Oh my goodness. So these things will end up upgrading into like villas and stuff, which is very, very nice. Like, as we can see here, that's almost already kind of a villa. That's a very interesting house. Definitely not out of place at all. Yeah. Then we're probably going to want to put, you know what, I'm about to change this again. I don't like the aesthetic. It's going back to wheat. Good thing this doesn't affect output, so it doesn't really matter. But, and I think I'm also going to move our mail post. Or we're going to move our post office to, here. Makes it more efficient. And we're just going to see. Yeah, people need more education. Now, thing is, do I want more education or do I want more industry? Quite frankly, education isn't doing much for me now, so I'm going to go ahead and, ooh, very nice, very nice. Grove Estate. This goes this way, so we're going to go full, crap. Alright, I think we've done rather nicely so far. I'll end the episode off here because I feel like it's been going on for a rather long time. Yeah, I don't want to bore you guys too much. I'll see you guys in the next episode.